Hey, over here, we're not at the summit. We're at Mamaw's Kitchen here in Lander, Wyoming, and I'm really excited to get some old-fashioned, good old home-style cooking. So let's go inside, have some fun, and of course, get to the eating. I'm here with the owner of Mamaw's Kitchen. I got Becky. Becky, so what we about to get here today?
We're gonna have some gravy and biscuits.
Okay, nice. I'm always here for some gravy and biscuits.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Okay, great.
All right, so what are we doing first?
Well, I'm gonna mix up some of these hash browns here.
All right, what you got next?
Here. We're gonna come over here to our homemade biscuits. We make all of this from scratch.
Oh, is that the gravy?
Little sausage gravy going on here. Again, we make it from scratch. We use local fresh sausage.
Ooh, so what kind of sausages are you using there?
It's just breakfast sausage, just a typical breakfast sausage, but we get it from our local butcher. All of our meats are sourced right here locally, so that just makes it kind of nice, you know? Neighbors helping neighbors, right?
That's why we love small restaurants and small businesses and local restaurants, because they get their stuff from local sources.
Yes.
Absolutely, and this is it?
That's it.
Okay.
Dig in.
Gravy and biscuits, baby, just like grandma. All right, so I want to get some of the sausage in here. Get this biscuit, homemade biscuit. Oh yeah, that's real stuff. That's the real deal right there. Oh, absolutely. Oh, give me more. Feed me more, Becky.
Does it pass your test, Theo?
That's fire. I'm in love with that biscuit.
Thank you.
That biscuit is delicious. A lot of times you get a biscuit and it's like super dense. You know what I'm saying? And like you immediately need a drink of water after eating that biscuit. Not this biscuit right here. It's airy. It has a decent crisp to it as well. And then when you pair it with this gravy, this sausage gravy, oh, that's a home run right there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Right.
Now
Oh, you make my heart happy, Theo.
Oh, well, you're making my stomach happy right now. I gotta get into these hash browns too. Girl! Give me a hug. That's fire, man. You absolutely rock this.
Thank you.
Definitely rock this.
Thank you.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this plate out here, have a couple nibbles, and after that, you and I, we're gonna sit down, got a couple more dishes to feature, and we're gonna talk about this awesome restaurant.
Sounds great.
I love it.
All right.
Now we are out of the kitchen. We're sitting in front of this amazing fireplace with a couple of great flags behind us, getting ready to eat some delicious food. As I still have Becky here, owner of Mamaw's Kitchen.
Yes,
I've been working on that all morning.
You're doing so good too. Getting your inner southerner going on.
I'm trying. Listen, I live in Mobile, but the Jersey's hard to get out of me.
Sure.
But I am really excited to talk to you. We've had some amazing conversations since we've been here. And one of the things that, I love to talk about is the fact that, you have a very beautiful restaurant and it's well thought out, but the food, it takes you back in time.
It does, yes.
And I think that's the magic of this restaurant, the magic of your food, the way it just kind of transports you into another time, almost like how sometimes you can hear a song.
Sure.
And it'll take you back to, when you first heard it.
Right.
That's kind of how this food is.
Yeah.
You take a bite and it just kind of transports you. Is that what you're kind of going for here?
It is. Food is such an intricate part of who I am, and the ability to break bread with you and share that with you really is an honor.
Oh, I feel honored to be here. I mean, and that's why they say, break bread.
Yeah.
Even in like the old mobster movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come break bread with me,
Sure.
Because, if you can sit down and eat with somebody, then that means you can sit down and converse with somebody.
Exactly.
And that's where things get hashed out.
It is. And just throughout this day, this experience, we've learned a little bit about each other's story, and what a blessing that is.
Yeah.
And what a joy
Absolutely. Now, speaking of your story, a large part of your story that we were talking about earlier today, that kind of sent you back into another time. We were talking about the woman that the restaurant's essentially named for, or maybe it's named for you as well, because you're a Mamaw, Mamaw now as well.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
But you were, talking about your Mamaw, who had a great influence on you.
She did. I love my Mamaw. She was an amazing woman and just very strong. She in Eastern Kentucky, and they were very poor, my mom's side of the family, and they had land there that they had homesteaded. But one thing we always knew when we went to Mamaw's house was we would eat good and we would be loved. And there was unconditional love. You could feel it. You could feel it when you walked through the door and she'd wrap her arms around you. You could feel it when she was peeling apples on the porch or breaking the beans. And it was just very much a joy to be able to provide that for those that she loved and travelers as well. Sometimes people would pass by, and my papa would go out and say, come on in. And the first thing they do is have a meal.
I've truly enjoyed sitting here talking to you today.
Thank you. I've enjoyed this, Theo.
It's just, it's been a great time, and you just have such a kind, warm soul from speaking.
Thank you.
And great food as well, so that never hurts.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nice. I think cooking from scratch is becoming more and more of a lost art. So hopefully we can help bring that back so people know the difference that homemade makes. Just come on in. We make probably 90% of everything. We make it from scratch. We use real ingredients.
Well, I'm ready to tear into this right now.
Yeah.
I'm a little thirsty though, but I see we got a couple of drinks that are sitting here right now. Listen, I'm a big fan of orange juice. Big fan of orange juice. It's my favorite juice in the world.
Great. We squeeze our own orange juice.
This is freshly squeezed.
It is fresh. We just made it today.
It's so good.
It tastes a little different than that in the
it's
bottle.
So fresh. Yeah, because out the bottle, first off, this artificial sweetener.
Sure.
And then it's so thin, kind of watery. No, this is full, robust. I mean, that's fresh orange juice. Oh man, it's like biting into a citrus.
It is.
There's nothing better. We were talking about this too. There's nothing better than lemonade or orange juice on a nice hot summer day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's the best.
Yes, it is. It is for sure.
And you got this mug over here, Mama's Kitchen with the rooster on the front.
Yes.
What's going on in there?
So this is a drink from our latte bar. It's called the Baylor style chai. So my son-in-law Baylor concocted this, and we make our coffee. We don't make our coffee. Our coffee at the latte bar. Our coffee is locally sourced as well from some monks.
Oh.
In Meeteetse is where we get that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, can I try that?
Please do.
All right,
please.
I'll give it a go here. Not really a coffee drinker. Caffeine really doesn't do much for me, but I want to taste the flavors. Oh, baby. I am centering my zen right now.
Yeah, Baylor did a pretty good job when we put that together, didn't he?
That is very delicious. I love it. I mean, we're firing on all cylinders right now. So tell me what I'm looking at right here.
Oh, that's our chicken salad. We make our chicken salad in-house. It's one of our most popular sandwiches. It's on a croissant that we make here.
Oh man, that is good.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that was good. First off, I'm gonna say something that's gonna surprise everybody.
Okay.
That's my first chicken salad sandwich.
Oh.
That chicken is delicious.
Thank you.
That is quality meat that you're using right there for that chicken.
It is. It's chicken breast.
Yeah, that is a great chicken breast. It is cooked to perfection, seasoned perfectly. I'm not really sure what you mix it with. Is that mayo? What do you mix that with?
Yeah, so there's some mayo in there and some raisins and some celery and onions.
Oh, this tastes so good.
Thank you.
And then when you put it in between a croissant, then you get that buttery flavor and come on with it. Oh, come on. Can't beat that.
No, more butter, please.
Now, I've been excited to try this right here, especially because I already know the gravy slap. I already know that the hash brown slap. What am I looking at right here?
That is a chicken fried steak, my friend.
All right, I'm excited.
So we hand bread those. Those are local. Cube steaks we get locally from our butcher, from local sourced beef. local Wyoming beef, and we bread that in-house, grill it up on the flat top in some butter.
Oh, that slaps hard.
Yeah.
That definitely slaps. I'm enjoying myself right now.
Oh, good.
I'm just having breakfast, with the family right now. That's what it feels like,
Yeah.
Chicken fried steak, great flavor to it. I love the fact that it's not dumped in the deep fryer.
Right.
And it's cooked on top of the griddle. This way I'm not getting all that grease. I'm tasting more of the meat, and because you're getting your meat locally, the freshness can come out a lot more,
Right.
as opposed to being deep fried and it losing all of its natural qualities.
Sure.
And now, last thing I got to eat here, I got this giant pancake that I'm not even gonna lie, I've been kind of like obsessing over this thing because it looks absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh man, this is a breakfast. These go together, right?
Yes.
Never going hungry. Becky, I really want to say, I appreciate you guys allowing America's Best Restaurants to come here and highlight you.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure meeting you, and had a great time. And if anybody wants some breakfast, this is definitely a place to be.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's my honor. Thank you.
We had a phenomenal time here at Mamaw's Kitchen. The food was absolutely delicious. I mean, I think my favorite was the biscuits and gravy, or gravy and biscuits, as she likes to say. The biscuits were just top notch, not dense at all, so fluffy and airy. And then that gravy that went on top of it was to die for. And everything else that I had here today, A-okay with me. But my favorite part of the episode was sitting down and talking to Becky as she transported us to simpler times of our youth and our childhood, when the only thing we had to worry about was finishing all the food off of our plate as Grandma called us back into the house. Quite frankly, if you have this place in your backyard, you are a very fortunate soul. Unfortunately though, it's time for us to keep it pushing. So with that said, I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.